It's the top of the hour. You're watching the news on Sansad TV. I'm Teena Jha. It's been an incredible day for the Indian democracy. Results for the assembly elections in Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh have given the two biggest parties, the BJP and the Congress, reason to cheer. The Aam Aadmi Party too has reason to rejoice as it is on way to becoming a national party. So details of the party's performances, Prime Minister Modi's victory speech and all the other national and international updates on the news tonight. Let's begin with the headlines. BJP creates history in Gujarat, wins 150 seats, the highest ever by any party in the state. Returns to power for the 7th time in a row. Prime Minister Modi thanks people of the state for the overwhelming mandate. The BJP, in fact, won 156 seats. Tradition of change continues in Himachal Pradesh. Congress crosses majority mark. Aam Aadmi Party's account fails to open in the state. Senior members will get preference on key issues in Rajya Sabha, assures Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankad, seeks suggestions from members on G20. The Upper House passes Wildlife Protection Amendment Bill. And cyclonic storm Mandus moves towards Andhra Pradesh and Puducherry coast. Storm to hit coast on Friday midnight. Rain alert sounded in Tamil Nadu. Fishermen advised not to go to the sea. Some other stories that made news through the day today. Mumbai court reserves order on petition against Uddhav Thackeray, seeking direction for thorough and impartial investigation by CBI and ED against Thackeray and his family. Around 37 crore LED bulbs, over 72 lakh LED tube lights, 23 lakh 59,000 energy efficient fans distributed under Ujala scheme. The government releases over 34,000 crore rupees for 100 smart cities, 30,400 crore rupees already utilized. The entire world's cybercrime is happening in my constituency, says BJP Lok Sabha MP Nishikant Dubey, calls for action on the menace in Godda area from Jharkhand. Fintech unicorn BharatPay files criminal suit against former MD and co-founder Ashneet Grover and his family, seeks over 88 crore for alleged cheating and embezzlement. All educational institutions to remain closed in Chennai, Tiruvallur, Chengalpattu, Kanchipuram, Vellore and Ranipettai on Friday due to rains triggered by cyclone Mandus. The Airport Authority of India officials meet stakeholders in Tamil Nadu to discuss cyclone preparedness. Iran announces first execution of a protester convicted over the recent anti-government unrest. Mohsen Shekhari hanged by a revolutionary court. In a dramatic turn of events in Peru, President Pedro Castillo in police custody facing likely charges of rebellion. Spanish football team boss Luis Enrique quits after loss to Morocco in the last 16. Luis de la Fuente replaces Enrique. So the big story of the day today, the BJP retains power with a historic mandate for the 7th time in a row in Gujarat. Out of the 182 seats in Gujarat, the BJP has so far won 156 seats. The ruling party won nearly 53% of the total votes and is likely to better its previous best performance of winning 127 seats in 2002 with Narendra Modi as the chief minister. The party's present showing is on track to even surpass the record showing of the Congress back in 1985, when it won 149 seats in the state and Madhav Singh Solanki became the chief minister. State BJP President C.R. Patil said Bhupendra Patel will continue as the chief minister and he will take oath on Monday. Patel won from the Ghatoldia seat in Ahmedabad by a margin of 1.92 lakh votes. So with the BJP heading for a landslide victory in Gujarat, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said he was overcome with emotions on the phenomenal election results. Thanking the people of his home state, the Prime Minister said that people bless the politics of development. The Prime Minister also lauded party workers in the state, saying the historic win would not have been possible without their exceptional hard work. The Prime Minister also went on to thank people for their support in the by-polls. The BJP has won the Rampur Assembly constituency in Uttar Pradesh.
लोकतंत्र की भावनाओं को पूरी तरह लेटर एंड स्पिरिट में स्वीकार करते हुए मतदाताओं ने लोकतंत्र के उस उत्सव को बहुत बड़ी ताकत दी है और इसके लिए भी चुनाव आयोग अभिनंदन का अधिकारी है। इस चुनाव में हिस्सा लेने वाले हर राजनीतिक कार्यकर्ता को, हर दल को भी मैं साधुवाद देता हूं। हिमाचल से जुड़े हर विषय को हम पूरी मजबूती से उठाएंगे और केंद्र सरकार के द्वारा हिमाचल की प्रगति का जो उसका हक है, उसमें भी कभी हम कमी नहीं आने देंगे।
My colleague Akhilesh Suman is joining us live from Ahmedabad. Akhilesh, good evening. So it's been, a euphoric day for the BJP. What a stupendous victory for the ruling party. 27 years in a row, and what an incredible victory. As someone who's traveled across the state, spoken to a lot of people, youth, women, also the tribal people, what do you think has been that biggest factor that has propelled the BJP to this kind of fantastic victory?
Teena, you are right that I have talked to many sections of society, and I have left no stone unturned to know that what is the reality of BJP's rise and rise and rise. And I can tell you that it was not Prime Minister Narendra Modi charisma only. It is also the system that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had created since he was Chief Minister in Gujarat since 2001. And when he was Chief Minister, he created a system. He was very hard and harsh against the criminals. And this thing has worked a lot. Women feel safe here, common people feel safe here, and there is a ease of doing business. Gujarat is a business state. That most of the people here are engaged in business, and they feel that this is the safest place to do business. There is no bureaucratic hurdles as such, and there is no any hurdle from the rules and regulations. It has been made very easy, and these are the reasons that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had been reiterating time to time, and I think these are the factors that ensured BJP to come to victory. I asked many young people also who were telling that there is a question of higher price rise, there is some question of unemployment, education, but they told that yes, these are the questions, and these are the questions everywhere, but we want to continue this government so that we can get rid of these problems. So they have faith in this system created by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP leaders here, and they have faith that this government will continue and they will resolve the issues. So I think these are the factors.
In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also thanked the people, saying that they have chosen the politics of development, and that perhaps clearly explains the emphatic victory that the BJP has registered today in the state of Gujarat. Moving on to the other state of Himachal Pradesh, where the Congress secured a clear majority in the hill state, securing 40 seats. The BJP got 24 and is ahead in one seat. The final round is still on. Independent candidates took 3 seats. The election results in the state brought respite for the Congress party that has been struggling to save its losing base. The party has at present, in fact, it is in power in the states of Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. Former Congress President Rahul Gandhi thanked the people of the state for the party's victory in the assembly elections. He said that every promise made to the people will be fulfilled at the earliest.
लोगों ने मौका दिया, बीजेपी की सरकार बनी, जयराम ठाकुर जी उनके मुख्य बने, और 5 सालों में ना तो महंगाई कम हुई, ना रोजगार प्रदान हुआ, और ना ही लोगों की जो दुख और तकलीफ और समस्याएं थी उसके ऊपर सरकार ने कुछ किया.
To understand further and analyze the results in both states, I'm joined by Mr. Sanjeev Chopra, Associate Editor, PTI, in the studio. Mr. Chopra, thank you for your time. Welcome to Sansad TV. What, according to you, the results mean for both the BJP and the Congress going into 2024? The national implications that you see, number one, and the big takeaways that you see for both parties from both Gujarat and Himachal.
For the Congress, it has been both good and bad. For example, they managed to win Himachal, which is the third state. They will win, or they will have under their kitty of their own. They have governments in alliance in Bihar and in Jharkhand also. But all said and done, their performance in Gujarat has been in contrast to what their performance has been in Himachal, where they scored their lowest ever tally of 27 of just 16 seats. 17 seats.
Nevertheless, both parties today are happy. Both have got one state each. The third party that was being talked about a lot is the Aam Aadmi Party. How do you look at their performance, both in Gujarat and in Himachal?
The Aam Aadmi Party has performed very well in Gujarat. I mean, considering that it was an entrant, it was a new party which had just entered there. But in Himachal, most of their candidates have even got less votes than even Nota. The BJP president also pointed that out, that at least in 25 seats, they've got less votes than even Nota. So Himachal was a no-go, it's a non-starter for the AAP. And it is a state which borders Punjab, where they are already in power. So it's a long way to go for the AAP, although it has gained the national state, the status of a national party. But it has to go a long way, perform well both in Delhi and in Punjab.
Absolutely. For now, the party is upbeat. They're on way to becoming a national party. But what their future prospects is, only time will tell. Thank you, Mr. Chopra, for your time and taking us through what it really means for all of these parties. Moving on to the by-poll, Samajwadi Party candidate Dimple Yadav retained the Mainpuri Lok Sabha seat in the by-polls, defeating her nearest rival, Raghuraj Singh Shakya, by 2,88,461 votes. Dimple Yadav secured 6,18,120 votes, while Shakya got 3,29,669 votes. This was the Samajwadi Party's fourth biggest win from Mainpuri Lok Sabha seat. The party's founder, Mulayam Singh Yadav, has the record of winning the election with the highest number of votes from this seat. In the Rampur Assembly by-election, BJP candidate Akash Saxena defeated his nearest rival, Samajwadi Party's Asim Raja. The party won the seat for the first time ever. And with that, we slip into a short break. Lots more coming up on the other side. Do stay with us. Welcome back. Let's now get you all the latest updates from both houses of Parliament. Beginning with the upper house, the Rajya Sabha on Thursday passed the Wildlife Amendment Bill 2022. The bill amends the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. It aims to strengthen protection for endangered species, also enhance punishment for illegal trade in wildlife. The Lok Sabha had passed the bill on the 2nd of August this year. During the debate in the House, many members expressed concern over the provision related to transportation of captive elephants. Addressing them, Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav asserted that the government will take all decisions in the interest of wildlife. Listen in.
इस सदन में मैं इस विषय पर ये आश्वासन भी देना चाहता हूं कि हम जो भी रूल मेकिंग का काम करेंगे, हाथियों के पूरे संरक्षण, संवर्धन और उनके पूरे तरीके से जो एक्ट के प्रोविजन है उसके अनुसार करेंगे। हम कहीं दाएं से बाएं नहीं। लेकिन ये पावर हमको रूल्स में इसलिए ये एनेबलिंग लॉ। माननीय उपसभापति महोदय, मैं प्रस्तावित करता हूं कि इस बिल को पारित किया जाए।
Motion moved that the bill be passed. The question is that the bill be passed. Those in favor will please say aye. Aye. Those against will please say no. No. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The bill is passed.
Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankad assured the upper house that senior members like former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda will be given preference to express their views on important issues. Stating this during the question hour on the second day of the winter session of Parliament, the chairman asserted that the chair was not biased. He also urged the members to rise above party ideologies on important issues. The chairman requested the members of the House to send their suggestions and feedback on India's chairmanship of the G20 organization. He also said that these suggestions will be forwarded to the ministries and departments concerned. The chairman further added that the world has great expectations from India as the chair of G20.
Leader of the House and leader of the opposition, to the extent I am concerned, have a very special position. As also the benefit we have in the house of two former prime ministers. Believe in the chair. The chair is not partisan. The chair is national. And what I have indicated is what I have felt. So we all must rise to a level on certain issues where partisanship is totally not taken sight of. Let me give an illustration. If on an issue, Honorable former Prime Minister S.D. Devagowda would like to speak, that will be an input to the entire nation. I would first look at him, his vision, and then the rule book. G20 is going to be a very important occasion. During my 2 visits abroad, I found in the people an air of expectation. They expect, and rightly so, that in the land of culture and civilization, the event will be unique, an occasion for them to feast on our cultural wealth. And that is both a challenge and opportunity to us. Input to me is that everyone is concerned to make available and showcase India in the most authentic fashion. I call upon all the members to give their own inputs also to the chair, and I will act as a platform to catalyze that their constructive ideas, imaginative inputs are also put into practice. This may be done within fortnight, and I will pass on to the leader of the House, who will bring about convergence of various departments to consider your inputs so that the world comes to know our cultural power, our cultural wealth, and what India has offered to the world.
Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar welcomed Advocate Jacob Francis Mudenda, the Speaker of the Parliament of the Republic of Zimbabwe, and members of the Parliamentary Delegation of Zimbabwe on a visit to India. The chairman wished them a happy and fruitful stay and conveyed the best wishes to the members of Zimbabwe's parliament as well as the people of the country. Earlier, the visiting Zimbabwean parliamentary delegation visited the Parliament House. They were taken to the Central Hall of the Parliament, after which the team witnessed the proceedings of the Lok Sabha as well as the Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla welcomed them on behalf of all members of the House.
माननीय सदस्यगण, मुझे आपको सूचित करना है कि आज सदन में विशिष्ट दीर्घा में जिम्बाब्वे के संसदीय प्रतिनिधिमंडल के सदस्य विराजमान हैं। मैं अपनी ओर से तथा सदन के सभी माननीय सदस्यों की ओर से भारत की यात्रा पर आए हमारे सम्मानित अतिथि, जिम्बाब्वे की नेशनल असेंबली के अध्यक्ष महामहिम एडवोकेट जेकब मुंडेडा और वहाँ के संसदीय शिष्टमंडल के सदस्यों का स्वागत करता हूँ, अभिनंदन करता हूँ।
The Zimbabwean Parliamentary Party also visited the extensive library of the Parliament. They saw the original copy of the Indian Constitution and wrote their views in the visitor's book. The delegates also took photographs with the statue of Mahatma Gandhi in the library. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla on Thursday interacted with trainee officers of the Indian Revenue Service in the Parliament House complex. Calling the Treasury the foundation of government administration, the Speaker said the funds deposited in the Treasury is the source of the power of the country. He called on the officers to make efforts to increase the tax base and also crack down on tax evasion while maintaining the dignity of taxpayers. Om Birla said that while celebrating the Amrit Mahotsav of independence, everyone needs to think out of the box and make efforts to take the nation ahead of other countries.
किसी भी युग के अंदर अर्थतंत्र का
हमेशा महत्वपूर्ण स्तंभ रहा है और इसीलिए जिस देश का अर्थतंत्र जितना सशक्त होगा, मजबूत होगा, पारदर्शी होगा, जवाबदेह होगा, उतना ही शासन तंत्र सामाजिक जन कल्याण के काम करते हुए लोगों को न्याय और अंतिम व्यक्ति तक की कल्याण की भावनाओं को पूर्ण कर पाएगा.
Mandus, the cyclonic storm over the Bay of Bengal, is likely to pass between Puducherry and Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh by Friday midnight. Heavy rains are expected in many parts of Tamil Nadu as a result. The low pressure area over the Bay of Bengal lies over the southwest Bay of Bengal, about 500 kilometers southeast of Karaikal. It turned into a deep depression on Tuesday. It is very likely to move west-northwestwards and cross North Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and adjoining Andhra Pradesh between Puducherry and Sriharikota around midnight on Friday, with winds reaching 70 kilometers per hour. And time now for a look at some other news from across the country. President Draupadi Murmu is on a tour to Uttarakhand. She was received by Governor Lieutenant General Gurmeet Singh and Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami at Dehradun's Jolly Grant Airport. The President also virtually inaugurated various projects of Uttarakhand related to energy, education, road, transport and urban development. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla on Thursday cautioned MPs on writing against him on Twitter. Birla did not take the name of any member of parliament, but his remarks in Lok Sabha came immediately after Trinamool Congress member Mahua Moitra raised an issue related to the Civil Aviation Ministry. The government infused an additional amount of 5,000 crore rupees into Swami Nivesh Kosh 1, set up to provide financial assistance to complete stalled housing projects. The Finance Ministry backed fund was launched in December 2019. The Supreme Court dismissed a curative petition seeking reconsideration of its 2017 order, dismissing a petition that sought investigation into the alleged mass killings of Kashmiri Pandits in the valley back in 1989-1990. A three-judge bench headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud rejected the petition and said that no case is made out. And time now for all the sporting action. Indian skipper Rohit Sharma on Wednesday became the first Indian to smash 500 sixes in international cricket. Gale, with 553 sixes, tops the list. India A captain Abhimanyu Ishwaran is likely to be called as injured skipper Rohit Sharma's replacement for the upcoming 2 Test series against Bangladesh, starting in Chattogram on the 14th of December. At 330 for 3, Australia is in a commanding position at stumps on day 1 of the second Test against West Indies. Qatar sees 7,65,000 visitors in the first 2 weeks of FIFA World Cup 2022, falls short of expectations of 1.2 million influx. And India's lone hope in the men's singles of the BWF World Championships, HS Pranoy, lost the second successive match in his group. Pranoy lost 23-21, 17-21, 19-21. So that's it from us in this bulletin. Thank you for your time. Good night.